What's going on, y'all? My name is StefanRinger, and I'm gonna just answer some questions that I've been receiving in the comments for some of the videos on the Model 24. Let's get started. So the first question is, even after updating the firmware, I do not have a DAW controller setting listed on my menu screen. Any idea how I connect it as a controller? So the only model series board seen that's actually a DAW controller or has that option is the Model 12. Out of the three, Model 24, Model 16, Model 12, I think they might have a Model 8, and that might also do it as well. But between the Model 16 and Model 24, I don't think they're able to do it. I hope that answers your question. Next question. Hey, man, I really appreciate the videos you made about this. Subscribe. Appreciate the subscription. I have some questions. I know you can multi-track record into your DAW, but what about multi-track mixdown? You explained that you can run audio out of the DAW through the board and back into the DAW via main stereo out. Does that mean I'd be limited to processing one stereo track at a time or a stereo mix down through the board back into the DAW? Or is there a way to process multiple individual tracks through the board at a time so I can mix everything while playing together and still end up with individual tracks in the DAW for further tweaking? Yo, this is an excellent question. And I actually wish this was possible on this board, but I don't think it's possible, man, to be honest. I think what's happening is that the board is just acting like a pure interface when you use it with the DAW. So you don't really get the full signal flow of a whole channel strip. You basically just get up until the gain knob, and then that's about it. And I feel like it works this same way with the SD card. I can't promise that, but I feel like it works the same way when you record with an SD card, because when you bring it up, your multi-track channels, I would assume that they want you to, they want to bring it up like it's a fresh mix down again. You feel what I'm saying? So it'll only bring up the raw audio that was recorded on each individual channel. So you could then have the freedom to go back and tweak the EQs or add these certain aux buses or whatever in, or pan it however you want to pan it for this new quote unquote mix you want to do. So unfortunately, I don't think that's possible, fam. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the subscription. And I'm going to keep bringing some more information about this board to y'all. Next question. Alex Ho, after recording a song, can the multi-track recordings on channels 1 through 22 be saved as separate audio files on the SD card, or are they recorded only as one stereo file, channel 23 and 24? Yes, they can. But you got to make sure you hit that record arm button that's at the top of each fader. So there's going to be kind of like a translucent white button, and it's going to say REC under it. When you hit that, it's going to go red, and then that channel will be recorded individually when you record to the SD card. Hope that answered your question. Thank you for tuning in. Next one. Jesse Stevens, what up, bro? Have you tried to send your beat from the MPC-X to the Model 24 using the USB to track out to each channel? I don't think that's possible from my knowledge, but I kind of use the MPC Live, which is what I have as a standalone unit. I don't really connect it to any of, like the computer or anything like that, but you could. I think it might be possible using the MPC software, but at that point, you're using the computer as a go-between. You're not going straight from the MPC Live or the MPC-X to the Model 24. It's kind of using the computer as a go-between. So I don't think that's possible, but that might be an experiment to try. Man, that's an amazing question. Appreciate that. Last question I'm going to do is, hey, how's it going? I got a question. I tweaked the compressors and I don't get any signal. How do I turn them on? So the compressors, you turn them on by turning the knob. But if you're not getting any signal, then you might want to check your input source, and you want to make sure you get ample signal coming from your input and then going to your compressor. And then when your compressor is actually engaged, you'll see a green light next to that button, going in and out, showing you that it's actually being used. And that's how you know it's working. So thanks for the question. I appreciate it, man. I hope this answered your question. I hope this answered everybody's questions. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you like information on this board, if you like this video, like and subscribe. And I'm going to come back with more stuff, more information, more videos. Appreciate y'all. Peace.